to another JP Party Rentals training video. Today, we'll be talking about a full setup of our iCombat laser tag system. This is where you'll find everything you need for the full setup of laser tag. There are 4 totes, 1 TV, and a bag that contains the speaker and the power cord for that same speaker. Before pulling the tote away from the wall, you want to make sure that the main power source is unplugged. After unplugging it, you can open up the tagger tote and make sure that, most importantly, every tagger is unplugged so they don't die during transport. Now we'll go over what's inside the accessories tote. You have your megaphone used during gameplay. You have a power strip, an extension cord, and your computer bag that has many important things that are used during the setup of laser tag. Now, we'll go over the contents of the computer bag. The first component that is inside the computer bag is the command center module. This is what connects the taggers to the software on the laptop. You want to make sure that all the cords are properly secured. It plugs in via USB on this side of the computer. Next is your laptop charger. Everything plugs in from this side, including the laptop charger. The HDMI cable is important for displaying the screen from gameplay onto the TV. Finally, the Bluetooth transmitter, which we'll show during setup of the speaker. The last part, which we won't show right now, is the remote. This is used when you're setting up the bunkers. And that's everything inside the computer bag. Now that we've looked at the accessories tote, we can look at the setup of the taggers on the table along with the TV and laptop. Turning on the taggers is quite simple. The power button is held down until you see the light turn on. Then it's good to go. Turn all your taggers on and lay them out on the table like so. Usually we play 8v8, but for the purpose of this video, we'll do 3v3. Now we'll look at a quick walkthrough of how to get everything set up on the laptop. The password is on the laptop. Just go ahead and type it in to the computer. From there, you want to go to the iCombat Engine app and open that up. Accept everything it says, allowing the app to make changes, and it will set up automatically. Hit the launch button, and it will take you to the main gameplay screen. From here, all you have to do is hit play and it'll take you to the main setup. Now that you're on the gameplay screen, you want to come and see which numbered taggers you have. For red, we have 17, 15, and 16. So, you'll go to your screen and find the taggers, 17, 16, and 15. Then, add users, you're good to go there. Same thing with blue side, we have 1, 5, and 2. Go to your blue taggers over here and find 1, 5, and 2. Add them to your screen, and as they're white, that means they're ready to play. For the TV screen, there'll be a little button up here that you'll want to hit to create a separate screen for users to see. Drag that over, and there you go. Once you start gameplay, a whole new screen will appear for users to see, to be able to see their scores, kills, and the total. Now that we've got everything set up and good to go, we'll show what gameplay looks like after hitting load in the top right corner. Once you're ready, the screen will look like this for players.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
We don't want to change anything in the settings, as it kind of complicates things, so keep everything the same as it is when you opened up the app. Gameplay lasts for 4 minutes, and then if you want to end it early, you'll hit the stop button. The screen will prompt you to pick a winner. Right now it's 0-0, so I'm just going to hit OK. Now, after gameplay, you hit the duplicate button. And now you're good to go for a whole new game. If you need to swap taggers out, there's one of two ways to do it. You can either select a tagger individually and add it back into the devices, or you can just hit the reset button and all the taggers will go back into the devices menu.
Five, four, three, two, one. Go, go, go! Game over.
Now we'll do a quick walkthrough of gameplay. When I tell participants how it works, I tell them not to worry about anything on the back of the tagger, but to look mainly at the front. Three things to look at is your trigger, where you reload, which reloading, you just pull this back, put it forward, and it's good to go. And then your sensors. There are three sensors on the front of the tagger. One on the very front and two on the sides. I tell participants not to hide that anywhere, but to keep it visible during gameplay. After that, you're good to go. Now we'll set up the speaker system. First step is to plug in the power cord. Directly beside the power cord is the power switch. Switch that to on and you should see the LED screen light up. Then you're going to want to plug in your Bluetooth transmitter via an auxiliary cord right there. The name for the Bluetooth transmitter is the Beskin BT adapter. Find that on your phone and then start playing some approved music. From there, you're all good to go. Sometimes you'll run into an issue where the backlight accidentally became dimmed. Here, you'll hold down the contrast button until the words become readable. You'll want to see synced to server. Once it's readable, you can stop holding down and you're good to go. You can also turn off and turn on the backlight by pressing once. Usually, you like to keep the backlight on. Let's take a look at our self-inflating bunkers. There's 2 totes that come with the bunkers, 9 bunkers in total, and 9 batteries. We'll pull this one out just for demonstration. Bunkers are self-weighted with sandbags in each corner, so you don't have to worry about connecting sandbags or stakes. Pull out one of these batteries and then look in the back for the fan. When placing the battery inside, there's a door in the back that you'll want to pull open from the Velcro. This tray is where you place the battery. First, you want to find the battery connection to the fan so that it's properly plugged in to the connection on the battery itself. From there, you close it back up and it is good to go. To start the inflation process on the bunkers, you will need the remote that is attached to the accessories bag. Again, do not remove this remote. The remote works for all bunkers, turning them off and on. I'll now demonstrate how it works. Sometimes you'll have to move the corners out to make sure it inflates properly. A reminder that the sandbags are located in the corners, so you have to pull those corners out to make sure that it's properly spaced out. Now for the teardown, just do everything in reverse. Hit the off button and we'll start deflating. The bunkers deflate by themselves pretty quick. During an event, I would recommend starting the deflation process, putting away most of your equipment first, and then coming back to start the teardown of the bunkers. Now, after it's deflated, you'll want to gently disconnect the battery, take it out, and set it to the side in the tote. From there, you'll fold the bunker into thirds and start rolling from the fan in the back to the front. method behind this is you want to make sure the fan is as cushioned as possible. So rolling it inside of the bunker, make sure it has lots of space so it isn't moving around and getting broken. Place the bunker back inside the tote. And just like that, you successfully set up and torn down the self-inflating bunker. When putting away your taggers, first step is to make sure they're turned off. Then you'll plug it in before putting it inside the box. They go opposite ways, so if this tagger is going this way, this tagger will fit in like so. Complete the process by putting every tagger away and plugged in, and then you can close the box up and get it ready to be plugged into the main power source. This tagger box is good to go. Now, put everything from the accessories bag back in. The CCM will go in this pouch along with the remote. These are the two most important parts of setting up, so they'll go in the same pouch area together. You want to make sure that this antenna is folded down to avoid any damage during transportation. Be very careful when unplugging it from the computer, as this is a very important part of laser tag. These bags are all labeled. Make sure the appropriate pieces go back in the labeled bag. Laptop charger with the laptop charger bag, the Bluetooth transmitter in its own bag, and then the HDMI cable in its own bag. These 3 bags will go on the right side of the accessories bag. And then simply shut down the computer, close it, and put it back in the main compartment, and you're all good to go with your accessories bag. After you've got your totes back to the warehouse, you want to make sure they're plugged in for the next session. Find the plug in the back, put it in, and then stack the totes appropriately along where they're supposed to go in the warehouse. Congratulations! You can now successfully set up and tear down the iCombat laser tag system.